these long lists of managers coming in, this, that, and the other, but we could say realistically who we're going to get, and we could say who we want to get, but we know we're never going to get either. I feel like we're either going to get realistic, which is utter crap and what we don't need going forward, or we can be as unrealistic as we like, and it's never going to happen, and you're just going to kill us both ways. So I'll kind of go around. Max, what's your kind of thoughts? Who do you want to come in?
There's a lot of talk. Is it Sarri? Is that the Juventus one?
Yeah. He'll have about 10 fags in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Do you know what? I don't even know anymore. We failed with someone. We've failed with someone who's won a trophy everywhere he's been. I'd like to. I'd love to say, sit here and Ryan Mason, it's going to work out well for you, mate. But I'd love. We're past a stage where it's like, where you spend a little bit of money searching a player abroad and hoping they're going to do well in 3-4 years. We need someone that's been there, done that, won the lot again. And I don't know whether there's someone out there that can do that. It's going to be, I'll get Eddie Howe or someone like that. Nice guy, can play good football, fun football, but he's never been at a big club. He hasn't worked with the likes of Harry Kane. You need a manager that all the players are going to respect. And if you're at Spurs right now and your manager's younger than you, for example, with Ryan Mason, how does that? I don't know how that goes around the club. And he's like a friend. I don't know. Then everyone needs to be put back in that place, because after what we've seen recently, it just hasn't been good enough. And I don't even want to say a manager's name, because I don't know. I'd have to go on Football Manager and see who's a free agent. I don't know.
I mean, it's just as bad as you say, it is true, because I ain't got a bloody clue anymore. We went for someone that I thought was the last roll of the dice from Ennick, the cheap answer, if that's so to speak, because he's been there, done it. If any man could have done it, it was going to be Jose, and he hasn't managed to do it. So who on earth do you bring in now? What on earth is going on with life? So Tanya, if you had to throw a name out there, or you had to have a thought who you'd like to come in, what would be your answer?
I mean, my number one choice was Nagelsmann, just because he is a young manager. I don't watch Leipzig week in, week out, but from what I know, he works well with young players. He plays a good style of football that I think would suit the players that we have at the football club. But hearing reports today from Fabrizio and Sky Sports, it looks like he's on his way to Bayern. Can you blame him? No. I question, why would he even come to Spurs? Then my second choice would be like a Ted Hag. But again, I just think, he's got a good system there at Ajax. Why would he want to come to Spurs? So I think who we're going to get, never mind who I want, who we're going to get is Graham Potter. I just sense it. I just think it's a cheaper option, and I just don't think we're in a position to attract these big managers. I just think, why are they going to leave what they already have? You're looking at Brendan Rodgers. I think he's a good coach as well, but is he going to leave Leicester? No. Nagelsmann's going Bayern. Ted Hag, I just can't see it. Sarri even, I think there's reports that he's going to another club as well now. So I just think when you're narrowing it down, it's probably going to have to be like another Poch appointment where we're just getting like a Graham Potter.
Or a Nuno. Is it
honestly, please don't. If we get Nuno, I don't want Nuno. I don't want Southgate. I don't want Eddie Howe, and I don't want Scott Parker. I mean, Dawson on Sky Sports. He even said get Scott Parker in. No, I love Scott Parker, but I don't want him. I'd rather Potter than Parker, please.
Do you know what happens as well with these managers and that, when they come in and they fail? I want to respect Parker for what he's done. I think he's a brilliant guy. He's doing well at Fulham.
100%.
Maybe in 10 years when he's actually been here, been around, and knows who he's dealing with. But for now, Scotty P, stay in the good books, because you're going to come to Spurs, you're going to get disrespected, you're not going to get given any money, and you're going to finish 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th next year. You ain't winning no cup, and then the fans will start hating on you, and then that's it, you're gone. So it needs to be someone that will come in who's a bit of a bruiser, knows what they're talking about. Like I said, been there, done that, and but who is that?
Oh, I can't do a Graham Potter in the dugout. I can't take it serious, people. I'm sorry, I couldn't. He's a good coach, though. A lot of Spurs fans are warming up to it, because he could actually. I hope he brings his players with him, like Basuma. I'd take Lamptey at right back. There's a lot of players. Trossard, I think, is a good player. They've got good players there. So if you can bring them along with him and then get us playing the style of football that Brighton play. Obviously, he does need to be backed and get some proper defenders. Maybe we could bring Dunk with him, because I think Dunk does get into our team, guys.
You know what? And
Let's have it right.
Let's
have it right. So maybe it could work. I think
they got that left back that's like 6'7". Like, bring him over as well. At least we'll be defending set pieces. You know what I mean?
The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Honestly. So maybe I just think Rob have Harry Potter. Because we've got Harry Kane, we've got Graham Potter, we've got Voldemort, we've got Levy.
Oh mate, that egg, please! Literally every time his face came on the screen, I felt like headbutting the bloody thing. I just want to put this out here. I'm going to shove this around the room. Edward says, if you were asked to be the manager, would you accept the job? For now, then, either two of you.
Absolutely no way. No way I wouldn't. I just, me being honest, I just think if I'm a manager and I know I'm a good manager, I'm not gonna degrade myself and settle for less and go to a club like Spurs, who are in a complete mess, and a club who has an owner that's a massive control freak, that has a history of not backing managers, and there's a history there of bottle jobness at the club. He might, if I'm a manager, I'm thinking, listen, if I go there, I might turn out to, there might be some witchcraft going on. I might turn into a rubbish manager. Nah, I wouldn't. I'm just me being honest. I wouldn't go to Spurs. I wouldn't. We're not an attractive proposition right now. The board, yeah, apart from the stadium, yeah, the shiny, beautiful stadium, Harry Kane, that's about it, guys.
Because what if you're one of these guys that are managed? I mean, a lot of these managers actually look up to Mourinho, and if they know that he's been to Spurs and not been able to produce, what's going to make them think, well, bloody, I'm not going to be able to do anything then, am I? So it's going to be tough, because it's going to be someone that's brave and up to the challenge, and they've got a lot to deal with, a lot on their plate, because the fans aren't going to take it much longer. It's a big decision who's going to be managing our club going forward.